welcome into the 13th house. Come on in, take your shoes off, get weird with me for a little bit. If you're new here, welcome to the weirdness. It's going to be exactly that. If you are returning, thank you so much for finding something here worth returning to. And as always, your perception is your responsibility. Please use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And for my protection and yours, anything I say, do, what have you on this channel or the content therein is for entertainment purposes only. And so with that out of the way, let's just dive on in, shall we? I hope everyone's doing well. I had to take a few days, get my energy straight. It's always good to take a little bit of a break now and again, level some shit out. But while I was taking a break, I was picking up on some energy of someone or something trying to come back around and enter your life, okay? They might be doing this directly or through someone you know, through one of their friends. Wow, my southern accent came out. Through one of their friends or family members, okay? Maybe trying to reach out to you to see if, you know, you're still operating in the same energy that you were in the last time you interacted, what have you, okay? They might be, you know, they might have been paying attention to things that you're interested in now. I got, like, really strong stalker vibes. Like, this is someone who hasn't been able to let you go, and it could be, like, 10 years or more since you last even saw this person, okay? But they keep an eye on you, alright? And, so they might be bringing up things that, you know, if they stalk your social media or anything, talk to, you know, mutual friends, they might be trying to use your interests and whatnot as a way to get you to open up to them. So we'll see if that comes up, but if not, it's just worth mentioning. Alright, we have here impossible plans and new beginnings. And we have divine power. Alright, so it could be this person that's trying to come back in is like, there's this impossible plan, maybe something that they've conjured up in their own head and hoping for a new beginning with you. Alright, but you've stepped into your divine power, alright, and you see the bullshit for what it is and you're not having it, alright. On the bottom of the deck we have success. Alright, so you know, you're confident in your success. You're confident that, you know, the effort that you put in to change, to get yourself away from people like that, like, there's a reason you don't engage with that person anymore. Alright, and, you know, when, if, whatever, said person goes to reach out to you, you know, you'll get the sense that, you know, the changes that you made and whatnot, you know, have been a success. That, you know, this person can't reach you. Okay, we have impossible plans, courthouse, what about new beginnings? Bad health, divine power. Imprisonment. Ooh, okay. So for impossible plans, maybe they wanted to try to take you to court or something, and it could be, you know, more than just, like a physical courthouse. This could be like spiritual court. Could be like being accusation. Like, they might think that they could guilt you into talking to them again, trying to state their case. Okay. New beginnings here with bad health. Okay. They could be hoping that, you know, your new beginning didn't go as planned, or that, you know, you're sitting around miserable, because that's what they're doing, okay? They're sitting around miserable, alright? Still stuck in the same shit that they'd always been stuck in. And, you're finding out that, one of your divine powers is this, imprisonment, like being able to restrict access to people, they're trying to reach certain parts of you. Like, you have those parts on lockdown and they can't get to them, okay? But also, I'm getting that you also, like, your energy is unforgettable, alright? So, you know, just, you may not have been aware of it when you were, like, surrounding yourself with this person. But now you understand that your energy, it has a way of pulling people in, okay? And it's hard for them to let you go. Like, you stay in their mind 24/7, whether or not you're right there next to them or you've moved states away, okay? And on the bottom of the deck, we have courtship, okay? So they'll never be able to forget your love, the way that you were with them, okay? And that is extremely, extremely powerful, because it does leave a mark, and no one will ever compare. And that's why, you know, you got to be careful about whose heart you break. You know, people don't take that seriously enough. But, you know, with a heart like yours, you are one of those hearts that teaches that lesson. Like, you know, be careful who you fuck with and who you hurt, because there's some hearts out there that, you know, you'll always be looking for, and you'll never be able to find them again. Alright, tell me more about this impossible plans with courthouse, please. Alright, we have criminal. Maybe I want to make a criminal out of you, like I was saying, like trying to throw in accusations, like trying to kind of bait you into talking to them, okay, saying that you did something wrong, or that they might even, I'm getting that they might even be accusing you of spell work here, because of this, like, thing of them not being, they're going to try to blame you for them not being able to move on from you. Isn't that funny? Typical. New beginnings and bad health. What is that about, please? And it could be that, you know, they've tried taking on, they've tried moving on themselves, like starting over or what have you, but it's just like, they can't. Everything always ends up in bad health. Like, we have stranger, passers-by, encounter by chance, mutual aid, and new friend, okay? And that could be like this here, they're in bad health, so they might be sending in this friend of theirs or someone that they know to try to reach out to you, or it could be a mutual friend between you two, and they've convinced this person, oh, I'm just doing so bad, and you know, like making that person, like they might be demonizing you to this person, like, oh, it's all because of them, and if you could just reach out and see what they're doing, and blah, 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 you know, typical horse shit. Divine power with imprisonment. Just a minute, I'll be out in a second. Where do we have divine power with imprisonment here, please? Oh, that one almost wanted to come out. Divine power and imprisonment. What is that about, please? Alright, we have gang. Alright. That is the Brotherhood of Shadows, underworld transactions, violence, and criminality. Alright, give me 1 second. I had somebody knock at my door. I'm going to go check and see who that is. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, with the gang here, it could be that, you know, they think that you're involved with some, like, Brotherhood of Shadows or something like that, like, saying that you've been doing witchcraft, okay? Or it could be that, you know, you've done a lot of inner work, and that, you know, you have this divine power, to work with your shadow, okay? And so, this shadow aspect of you is where this, power comes from, of, like, not only the whole thing of, like, they'll never be able to forget you, but this part of you stands guard over your heart, over those vulnerable places within you, so people like this can't get back in. You know what I mean? And so, like, if they try to make you feel guilty or anything like that, like, it has no effect on you, because you know it's false. And they can't reach you like they used to. And no amount of boo-hoo, cry, woe is me, oh, they're so miserable without you, and blah, 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 is going to change that. Like, you respectfully don't give a shit. And then we have on the bottom of the deck, creator, weaver of imagination, creativity, innovation, invention, and realization. All right, that could be you, you know, this whole thing happening, like helping you realize just how far you've come. Maybe this was somebody that, you know, had a very strong hold on you at some point, okay? And now you're realizing, like, you know, you're free of this person. Like, you've stepped into your power. Maybe, you know, I know with a lot of empaths, you know, the way that we love can be our greatest power or our greatest weakness. It depends on how we are choosing to engage with that, and who we choose to let access those parts of us. And a big part of stepping into your power is integrating that darkness when you are an empath, because it's there to protect you, you know, and trusting it to do just that, and not like letting unhealed parts of you surface when they don't need to, causing problems, because that's what may have led you to keep it more repressed before. But you know, you could be having the realization that, you know, you've healed a lot more than you thought. You've come a lot further than you did, and the places that you thought would hurt don't hurt anymore. And I'm getting something about, like, when you used to engage with this person or people that were affiliated with them, they had a way of, like, getting you out of your normal energy. Like, it was almost like, it feels like a nervous type of energy. Like, there's something about them that made you nervous, like, really deep inside, and it would get you kind of discombobulated. Hard to, you know, think of your words before you would speak them out. Like, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but if you know what I'm talking about, then you get it. But yeah, and it's like that used to really mess with you, that they had this way of making you so jittery and disconnected from a part of yourself that usually helps you think and consider your responses before you say something. But you're like, you know, they can't touch me in that way anymore. And that is a very empowering feeling, and that's hella progress. Alright, impossible plans with courthouse and criminal, please. Alright. Full moon, illuminated subconscious, timing 1 month or the next full moon, emotional awareness, climax, move on, cycle completion. Okay, so, yeah. So it is like illuminated subconscious, you know, the subconscious is usually where the shadow dwells, okay? So, you know, you having risen that shadow aspect up, where it can find its rightful place to protect you properly. You know, now it knows where you need protection, it knows where not to overstep. It's helping close out this cycle, okay? And we have King of Wands, unpredictable, lacks energy or experience, controlling, tyrannical, ruthless, and boorish. As well as Five of Coins, out of the woods, looking ahead, positive changes, rebuild, acceptance, recovery, and turning point. Okay? So this person's like, it's basically saying, like, this person's shit out of luck on the hopes that they had to get you, you know, back into their hooks. Alright? Because you've moved past this, you've done the work, you accepted what happened, you've recovered, okay? You've rebuilt yourself in a very positive and powerful way. And this person, their tyrannical shit, their little games or whatever, it's like shoe fly. Go. They can't reach you anymore. Alright, for new beginnings, bad health, and stranger. We have the Eight of Cups, lack of direction, dishonest with self and others, staying for the wrong reasons, in limbo, faking happiness. Alright, so, being dishonest with self and others. Okay, they were hoping for this new beginning by giving a sob story to this stranger or mutual friend, what have you. And it's not getting them anywhere, because this person might be seeing that, you know, that they only want you for the wrong reasons. That it's not you who's done something wrong. You're not the one in bad health. Like, this person, I'm getting that they've made you out to be like a witch or something evil or what have you, that, you know, you did something to this person that put them in the position they're in, and this mutual friend, whatever, like, they already see through it, okay? And, the King of Cups here, emotional immaturity, exactly. Over-emotional, manipulative, moody, repressed, withdrawn, focused on inner feelings, and emotionally unavailable, exactly. So this person could, that they're using to try to reach out to you, okay, knows that this person's just like a manipulative, emotionally unavailable asshole, and they're not going to get this new beginning that they wanted. Okay, this person that's reaching out to you may also be, you know, filling you in on exactly like what this person, like, they could flat out tell you, hey, so and so told me to do this, they put me up to this, okay? They think that you're faking being happy and blah 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 blah, and they want a new beginning with you. They want me to tell you that they're just doing so awful without you, but like, they see through it, okay? Let me get one more, please. Getting this isn't the first time this person's done this. They may have been trying to reach out to you directly. Like, first it was, you know, as themselves, and they saw that didn't work. Then they may have been trying to use, like, fake profiles. Okay, that didn't work. And then, now they're trying to use, you know, like, mutual friends or people that you knew were their friend in the past. Still not working. Let me get one more to go with this, please. Okay, that one wanted to pop out, but it didn't. Alright, then we have justice, guilt and blame, karmic avoidance, unfair, victimization, cancel culture, being shamed and blamed, retribution, imbalance. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, so, even through this supposed mutual friend, alright, they're gonna be getting the news that, like, hey, the life this person's living is great. Okay, they don't want anything to do with you. You know, you trying to victimize yourself has, like, the jig is up. You need to go work on yourself, and you might actually find that, you might be making a new friend out of this situation. Maybe this person, through this whole thing that they were talked into doing, might be what shows them what they need to see about this person too. Maybe they tried to guilt this person into doing this, trying to reach out to you for them. Okay. And with this divine power, imprisonment, and gain, please. We have the star, radiant energy, energy rush, happiness, freedom, optimism, positivity, warmth, vitality, success, truth, and yes. Ooh. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Holding back, repression, tune into your intuition, taking care of yourself, and self-love. Let me get one more. Yeah, so, you know, you're free of this. Like, they might be trapped for however long they choose because they refuse to let go. Okay, they could be trapped in this cycle, but you're free from it. You don't have to worry about being caught up in this cycle ever again. Alright, then we have the Four of Wands, celebrating union, community support, united, lover returns, homecoming, party, celebration, and wedding. Alright, yeah, this person, they can't drag you through these karmic cycles anymore. This whole karmic avoidance thing or whatever, you know, they might be trying to pull that, saying that, you know, you're trying to avoid closure with them, whatever, but you've been promised your new beginning and you've already stepped into it. It's been their choice to continue to stay dishonest with themselves, dishonest with others, and you have done your part. You removed yourself completely from this person. You stayed no contact. I'm getting that you even moved away from this person, like quite literally moved. You moved locations and everything. You moved on from the lifestyle that you had when you were interacting with them to where you guys don't even have anything in common anymore. Y'all don't do the same things anymore. Y'all don't think the same things anymore. Like, that was a very unhealed version of you that even attached to them to begin with, okay? But you successfully detached completely. Alright, and, you made the decision to take care of yourself, love yourself, and, in that, you healed your shadow, and your shadow's been able to step up and protect you in the ways that it's supposed to. And with this, this union is, you're ready for union. Okay, so you're ready for the type of love that you deserve. Okay, you're homecoming to yourself, alright? You're being supported by those who you surround yourself with now. Like, you don't surround yourself with the same sort of people that you used to when you were with this person, okay? This seems like it's a wrap. That cycle has been successfully closed. And congratulations. Whoever this is for, I hope this helps. Bye.